Yes, I asked for a review by FIFA.
Hey, Sportsglobe fans, welcome to another one of our YouTube video. Of course, the World Cup is on in earnest, and lots of big things are going. Big teams are going home and all them kind of thing there. Yo, big things are going, but more major. Hey, guess what? We stop here to talk about the whole thing with American politicians getting involved into the World Cup, and that's the big thing of the day. That's the biggest thing of the World Cup right now. Apart from Brazil getting sent home, that's something by Norway. Hey, listen, Ireland, hey, big man in the football right now. Later we're going to talk about him a little bit more, but it's a big thing. Brazil, another big team, gets sent home early in the 16. Can't make the 8. Brazil, what's going on? What's going on with Brazil? They are cheer. Well, did one Brazil get beaten still? We'll not tell a lie. Why Brazil didn't get beaten and knock out of the thing, because too often, people talk about how great Brazil football is, but Brazil lose it in football totally. I hear even Oral Tracy say, boy, Brazil is a bug team, big bug team. What? Can't believe the Brazilian man, them all like us all them team, but if them not perform, they not perform. Brazil not play Brazilian football anymore. Brazil play some kind of other, nation football. What happened to the Brazilian football? Oh no, the man them can hold the ball, move the ball, pass the ball fast. That never exists no more in the Brazilian scheme of things. So hey, listen, not even like see what is it that them a play right, More of all, the coach left all of the major stars them back a yard and bring out a whole heap of people. I don't know. Can't get the result. But that discussion, that one whole discussion by itself to talk about the selection of the team and all of that. But big up to Norway, 2-1 over Brazil. Well, at one stage, I think it could be 2-0. What you say? Big things are going for Norway. But here are some of the results in the 16 though, before we go down into what we come to talk about. President Trump are getting involved in the football. Oh, I go on, star. Channel. Politics, football, can't mix. FIFA. Oh, FIFA dealing. FIFA should not get involved in the football at all. How comes politics are enter the football? Hey, listen, but here, these are some of the results in the 16s thus far, right? Canada get beaten and send home at them yard. So, hey, listen, I'm a virgin them at the barber shop. They don't want Canada go through, but Morocco is too big for them. Ranked number 6 in the world. That was going to be a hard game, but 3-0 Canada get, and them just send them back at them yard. Come back to the north, Canada. Nobody stay in the south. You can't manage it down at the south at all. Paraguay up against France. France really, knock on the door until them finally get a little penalty. And of course, the big man step up and score that. And as I said earlier, Brazil, Norway 2-1. Brazil gets sent home. Two big goals scored upon them, and them scramble and get a little goal. And of course, Neymar had to step up and score that one there. But hey, listen, I don't know. Them now make it. Mexico and England was really a big game for anybody sit down and watch. That could have been the World Cup finals any given day. England fought hard. The man them sweat. Even when you hear the captain come on for the field, is like he can't even talk, he work hard, and the Mexican them really bring it to them. The Mexican was down like 2-0 and came back, score out 2 goals, and of course, England have to have the final say at the end of the day. So that finished 3-2 in favor of England. So big things are going on for the next set of games. Of course, Portugal going to come up against Spain. That is going to be a big one. And the USA, which is the one that we'll come to talk about and come to really, talk what we want to say about this USA-Belgium game. Say, me personally want Belgium dust them out just for that. So I wanted USA to win because it's a CONCACAF team, and I wanted a CONCACAF team now that Mexico drop out of the thing to kind of go to the 8, to say, this is where our football is in the CONCACAF region, but it not gonna make it. I'm not cheer for them at all, because President too out of order, and he can't do that. FIFA President, you need to stand your ground and make no man pressure your brethren, because the whole thing look like a pressure. You get pressure for dealing with that. So here the thing is, and here my thoughts on it. So the US player, Folarin Balogun got a red card in the game up against Bosnia, right? That was in the 64th minute. Them still win the game. Big deal. But everybody want them people play upon the field. But the man got a red card. Them review it and them look upon it. The court, the referee say red card. The fourth referee say red card. Everybody sign up on the thing and red card. And that was nearly a few days ago. That was from the 1st of July. But here comes President of the United States, Donald Trump, as controversial as anything can get him off a jumping at the thing. And of course, this morning, and the man bragged, so him call the FIFA president. And I want to have a private about it, and I call the FIFA president and ask him to review it. Hey, listen, Sportglobe fans, you don't think the man call him and ask him for review that? Me really think politically, him call the man and say, hey, you better make that change or else. Me name Donald Trump, and I want the result for go the way I want. So, the best way to deal with it, a Belgium. We'll just come out and deal with the matter wicked. But here, I have a video that I want to leave with you guys, is a report by the CNN and the CNN coverage of it talking about, and you're going to hear the president and what the president had to say. And I want you guys to listen to it and tell me what you think. Do you think the US should have really, Balogun should be really reinstated, or them suspend the red card? It's something that is unprecedented by every single football organization. UEFA came out, spoke about it as well, and they were totally disgusted by it. As far as I hear, is that UEFA is going to, raise a legal thing up against that decision and try to. I don't know what them can get out of it, because maybe by then the World Cup are done and whoever win. And whatever. But it's just injustice. And I never know that I would have ever seen FIFA bow to political constraints. I know them bow to political constraints from time to time, but not this level in terms of a decision making on the field that a president of a country can definitely take up his phone, call the FIFA president and say, yo, change that. And nobody can tell me nothing. That's what happened. Right? I see the FIFA president come out and they must say, boy, nothing go on. They leave it to the reviewing committee for do them job, and them do them job, and when them see the result is what the result is. And it had nothing to do with it. But do you believe that, fans? Hey, Sportsglobe, do you believe that? Nothing can go so. When political people come together, they make decision. And them not come sit down to just make any decision. When Donald Trump take out the phone and call the president, he can just take out the phone and call the president and say, hey, Virgin, I want to go and write this. All right, that's how it go. Him take out the phone for decision to be made. That's what it is. So here, I want you guys to listen to the CNN report and tell me what you think. So remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel as we continue on this journey, in just looking at different sporting things and talking about different sporting topics. Of course, my name is Richard McClarty. Take a look at the videos and tell me what you think. I'll post pictures also of the incident on the field and the red card moment, so you can see for yourself. So if you never see it, you will see it right here on the Sportsglobe. But check out the video that CNN put together in regard to that. And of course, I'd also put a statement from UEFA in terms of what they said and what their actions are going to be going forward of this. A lot of people disgusted by it, especially the Europeans, them totally cut up over it. So listen, we need to move politics out of sports, and sports that have nothing to do with politics. The man spoiled the whole World Cup. The man just jump in and him spoil the whole of a nice World Cup that it look so good. Underdogs looking good. Favorites start to look good because France look like they're going to win the thing. And I tell you, France, on the need to take it. They even bother make USA. And Belgium, make sure to put all 6 in the back of the net and send it to them. Hey, listen, until the next time, Sportsglobe fans. Of course, this is Richard McClarty. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your comments, now, man. Give the video a like. And of course, share your comments with me and tell me what you think. Big moment in FIFA. Big moment in the World Cup. And a big decision. And hey, listen. It is what it is. It's sports. Always have a drama. Always have things about it. So, check out the video and tell me what you think. Alright, until the next time. This episode is sponsored by J&J Garage. Top quality, cheap prices.
J Garage, we do excellent brakes and clutch repair. Pressure plates, flywheels, disc brake pad, brake shoes, clutches. Any job you have, cars, vans, jeeps, buses, trucks, and tractors. Just call J&J Garage, 1-876-408-3836, 887-7504 for all your pickup and delivery service throughout the 14 parishes.
So I saw the play, and I'm a person that loves sports and was a good athlete. I understand sports really well, really well. And that wasn't a foul. That wasn't even an infraction. That was two guys running full speed that happened to crash into each other. You can't take your foot and properly place it on somebody else's foot when you're going, no, he didn't do anything wrong. And he's our best player or one of our best players, a very vital player. And he gave him a red card. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't think it meant much. Then I started hearing that means he can't play in the next game, at least in the next game. Yes, I asked for a review by FIFA.
The U.S. has a huge World Cup showdown, of course, tonight with Belgium. And now one of their stars will be on the pitch after FIFA on Sunday shocked the tournament by sidelining the suspension of U.S. soccer star Folarin Balogun, who was supposed to sit out due to that red card in the previous game.
FIFA's decision puts President Trump's influence over the governing body under the microscope as the U.S. is one of the host countries involved. CNN's Julia Benbrook begins our coverage from the White House.
Well, his role in this stunning decision to allow Folarin Balogun to play in this upcoming game on Monday is now under a microscope, as you mentioned. We are learning from a source familiar, speaking with CNN, that Trump spoke with FIFA President Gianni Infantino earlier in the week, and there was a discussion about this controversial red card. He asked Infantino to review it, and then just today, Trump took to social media and he said this on Truth Social. He said, "Thank you, FIFA, for doing what is right and reversing a great injustice." Around that same time, soccer's governing body announced it was using an obscure rule to suspend Balogun's automatic one-match ban for 1 year, allowing the striker to play in the round of 16. Now, speaking with reporters earlier today, the U.S. coach said that they did believe that this call was fair and that they had suffered enough, been punished enough for playing the last 30 minutes of their last game with just 10 players. U.S. Soccer is formally reacting in a statement, and I want to pull that up for you now. They said, quote, "We accept the decision of the disciplinary committee and are pleased that Folarin Balogun is eligible to compete tomorrow. Our full attention is focused on the round of 16 match against Belgium in Seattle, and we look forward to the continued support of our amazing fans." Now, their opponent is also responding. Let's get to that reaction here. They said the decision is in direct contradiction with the provisions of the FIFA World Cup 2026 competition regulations in order to safeguard the legitimate rights of all participating teams and to protect the fundamental principles of fair play in our sport. Both at the FIFA World Cup and at future editions of the tournament, the RBFA is investigating all potential options. There will be a lot of scrutiny on this decision, especially as a host city, and then also looking into Trump's relationship, his close relationship with the FIFA president. It was just last year that FIFA awarded Trump a peace prize, a clear move, what most people think to be a clear move to really be in Trump's favor. That was coming around the time that he had made it clear he was very disappointed that he did not receive the Nobel Peace Prize.
Hey everyone, check out this bump-free spray. It stops grown hair to show you just one spray. It's that easy.
No bumps, no irritation, just smooth skin.
Get yours today.
So CNN, according to the reporting, there's some reporting that Trump made a phone call. FIFA says this was an independent commission that made this decision. Eleanor, what are you hearing this morning?
Well, it's on brand for Trump, right, to take issue with something and believe he can change it. We know that Howard Lutnick, the Commerce Secretary, was involved in this talks. He's this type of guy. He's the let me call them, let me talk to them, let me see what I can do. And it also, is proof, I think, of this relationship between Trump and the FIFA president. The FIFA president created this FIFA Peace Prize to give to Trump when he was upset about not getting the Nobel Peace Prize. And so in some ways, this makes a lot of sense. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that it is precedent shattering.
You really want to hope that that's not the case. But with all the rumors about the FIFA president going around and the fact that Trump's got his nose in everything, I wouldn't be surprised.
Everybody gets a red card. Everybody has the right to go to the president and ask for help. I don't know.
Maybe there's some favored nations.
You know, when we look at where we are at, Joey, you know, Mario mentioned like there is a question of whether this taints things. How does the White House look at this? Is this exactly the outcome that they may have wanted, that President Trump would want, to be able to say, oh, I picked up the phone?
Well, I think President Trump certainly enjoys that narrative that maybe he did have something to do with this change. You know, the White House or U.S. official says that the right outcome was ultimately picked here. Officials who talked to me said that Trump simply wanted to, quote, better understand the rules for FIFA when it comes to appeals during the World Cup. But it's hard not to think that Trump's call to the FIFA president played a role. But yeah, I mean, as others have said here, I mean, Trump loves nothing better than to use his contacts and to show that he can get a quick result. But yeah, it's enraged Belgium in the process, and if the U.S. does win, you know, I think you're going to see that ramped up further.
So FIFA's decision here means the Americans will, of course, get their leading scorer back for this pivotal round of 16 showdown with Belgium tonight in Seattle. Balogun posting this image of himself, no caption, shortly after learning he would play. Meantime, the Royal Belgian Football Association said in a statement they are investigating all available legal or all potential legal options.